G'day guys, hope everyone's staying safe and healthy and okay. Well, thank you also for the amazing feedback from the teams I've done so far, the Ashes combined team, my best England team and my best Aussie Test team that I played with. So it's been pretty cool to get the feedback and the messages. Has been pretty awesome actually. So enjoying this one today. I'm going to do my best Indian team that I played against. Not easy. There's been some very, very good players that I've played against, but I've managed to get a pretty good team, I think. Yeah, I think I've got a pretty good side. So I've got this team here. Just want to see what see who's on there to say hello to. Let me see who's here. What am I doing? How are you? I'm very good, thank you. Shiv Kumar, I'm good. Thank you very much, mate. Harry Massey, g'day, mate. How are you, pal? Ollie, g'day. Who else is on in here? Oh, what have I done? Why has that come up? Okay, got it. Liking the beard. It's getting a bit itchy. I think it's getting a bit grey and ginger and all sorts, so I think I might have to go soon. What have I done? Okay, let's just get into this team. There's not too many questions being asked here, just saying hello. So I'm saying hello back to you all. And thank you very much for joining the chat. Right, let's get into the team. Right, okay, so openers. So it was tough to get the... there was so many good openers that I'd played against for India and so many dangerous ones. But I don't think there was anyone more dangerous than Sehwag. I think he was a ripper. He was such a dangerous player and such a great player. So Virender Sehwag was opening. Now, his partner was a hard one to choose because... There was Ravi Shastri, who got 200 in my first test match, and I played a bit against him, and he was such a good player. Handy left-arm spinner as well. Very, very good cricketer. So it was hard to leave him out. There was Chris Srikanth, who I played against at the top. Dilip Vansarkar, but he sort of batted 3. There was a few other openers, but I thought I had to pick Sidhu, because the reason I picked Sidhu to go in there with Sehwag is because Sidhu was the best player of spin that I ever bowled against. He was brutal against all of us spinners, and I think a lot of the spinners that I've spoken to also found Sidhu the hardest batsman to bowl to as a spinner. I'm not saying he was the greatest player, he was a great player, but against spin he was brutal. So my opening combination for India was Sehwag and Sidhu. They were the top two. Let's see if people like those two and agree there, or they have someone else in mind. No, g'day guys, thank you for joining me. Hello, yep, hello, how are you? Yeah, all good. Okay, people seem to like those two. Number 3. Well, as I said, Vansarkar was a guy that batted at number 3. There's a few others that could have batted at number 3 as well, but in the end, I think Rahul Dravid, the wall, you couldn't go past Rahul Dravid. He was such a good player, such a great guy too. Became a friend, got to know him very well at the Rajasthan Royals during the IPL times, and over the years of playing against him. One of the best knocks against that I played in a team that against when I was bowling was Hampshire versus Kent, and Rahul made 100. It was a really good 100. A very, very good 100. So, yeah, he made plenty of hundreds against Australia and that as well. So, I'd have to say Rahul Dravid at 3. So, Sehwag, Sidhu and Rahul Dravid at 3. They were the top 3. 4 was a pretty easy pick for me. Sachin Tendulkar at number 4. You know, I've said all the stuff about Sachin. There's not much more to say. He was just a great player. So, Sachin at 4. Now, it gets a little bit more tricky because there's a lot of people that could bat at number 5 and 6. I said Vansarkar early days was very good, but he was more of a top-order player. But I decided to go with number 5 and number 6. There was Laxman could go in there too, but I didn't pick him. He was a very good player. But I ended up going with Mohammad Azharuddin at number 5. And it was Laxman or Ganguly at number 6, but I thought Sourav Ganguly at number 6 for his left-handed batting, and also he was the captain of my team of India. I thought he brought a hardness to India, and that's why he got the nod just over Laxman, and that makes the top 6. So Virender Sehwag, Sidhu, Rahul Dravid, Sachin, Azharuddin and Ganguly as a captain. They were my top 6 batsmen. It's a when you look at that, you wouldn't like bowling to those guys. They're pretty good players. Let's see if anyone agrees with that and likes those top 6 players. Hello. Yep. Hello, guys. How are you? Thanks for joining. Hello. Yep. People seem to like that. They agree with me there. I'm going all the way down the bottom. Ganguly and Azruddin. Yep. Laxman. Yeah, well, I would have liked to pick Laxman. He was going to bat at number 6. He was 5 or 6, but I thought Azruddin was probably a bit better player, and Ganguly Laxman was a real toss-up, but I went for Ganguly because I wanted him to be my captain as well. So, unfortunately, that's why VVS misses out. Right, the next, number 7, Kapil Dev. It was an easy one here, one of the world's greatest all-rounders, Kapil. So I decided to go with Kapil Dev at number 7. Number 8, this was an interesting one, actually. I looked at the bowlers. I wanted to play 2 spinners for India and probably only 1 quick because you got Kapil Dev. And this guy could bowl a bit. You also, Sachin could bowl a bit too. Sehwag could bowl some off-spin. Ganguly could bowl. So I only went with 1 genuine quick and then a bit of an all-rounder, this next one at number 8. Well, number 8 was an all-rounder. Who do you actually go for at number 8? So I decided I'll go for a keeper at number 8. And the hardest one was, what keeper do I go for at number 8? So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to ask you guys what keeper you think should be at number 8. So I've got my top 7, which I'll do again if you've just joined me. And that was Sehwag, Sidhu, Dravid, Sachin, Azruddin, Ganguly, Kapil Dev. That's my top 7. Now the wicket keeper at number 8, then 2 spinners, and Srinath. Okay, so come on. Which wicket keeper do you guys reckon I should go for? You know, help me pick my keeper today. Keeper, yeah. No one's saying a keeper yet. No, not Glenn McGrath, not Harbhajan Singh. No, they don't keep. Come on. MS Dhoni. Well, of course I'd pick MS Dhoni, but I never ever played a test match against MS. If I had played a test match against MS, he would definitely be in there. But unfortunately I didn't, so I can't pick Dhoni in my side. I'd love to. He's world class, one of the best ever, if not the best ever, Dhoni. Love everything about MS and what he brings to the table, but unfortunately I never played against him. So have to think of another keeper. Need a good one because my 2 spinners, which I picked, were Harbhajan Singh and Anil Kumble, 2 of the greatest spinners to have played the game. I loved everything about Harbhajan Singh and Anil Kumble and the way they bowled. So yeah, those 2 guys are the spinners. And then I went for Srinath as the quick. So the only spot I haven't got is the keeper, and I'm trying to work out what keeper should it be. Kiran Mora, yeah, good one. 9, Mongia was another good one that I played against. Unfortunately, Rishabh Pant and Dhoni I didn't play Test cricket against, so I can't pick those guys. Everyone's saying Dhoni here. Of course it's Dhoni, I'll say it again, but I didn't play against him, so I can't pick him. Gilly, no, he doesn't play for India. Mongia, yeah, I think that's who I'm probably leaning towards, 9, Mongia. So I'm going to go with Mongia as well. Most of you guys agree with that, so I put Mongia in this team here at number 8. Mongia. Right, so my team is Virender Sehwag, Sidhu, Dravid, Sachin, Azruddin, Ganguly captain, Kapil Dev at 7, 9 Mongia at 8, Harbhajan Singh 9, Anil Kumble 10, Srinath 11. The 2 people that you would put in this side are Virat Kohli and MS Dhoni, but unfortunately I never played Test cricket against those guys. So the criteria of the best players I played against in Test cricket, I can't pick them because I didn't play against them. So I'd love to put Virat in there because to me he's the greatest all-round batsman in the world right now. And I think in all formats, if you had to pick one batsman, Virat Kohli would be it. MS Dhoni, probably one of the greatest ever wicketkeeper batsmen going around. So that'll obviously go in. Want to talk a little bit more about Anil Kumble. For a guy who didn't spin the ball a long way, one of the reasons he got so many wickets was his bounce and his skill, but it was his brain. He thought about it and he was hungry. He was a competitor. Even though he's a gentleman, he's quiet. He's a super competitor, Anil Kumble, and I loved getting to know him. Loved calling him a friend. And watching him bowl, I always enjoyed it, and he did so well. So that's my team for today, Indian team. I've got plenty of other teams. We've picked Pakistan, West Indies, South Africa, New Zealand, World 11s. They'll all be coming up over the next few days, but let's see what else people are saying and then see if they agree with my team. Virat and Dhoni, well, yes, no, I didn't play against him. Dhoni, no, didn't play against him, I've said that. Wicketkeeper, Harbhajan Singh, yep, he's in there. McGrath, no, he didn't play for India. No wicketkeeper, yes, I've got a wicketkeeper. We've just been through that one. So let's see who else is down there. I think I have to refresh this down the bottom. Who's the best spinner of the current era? Well, let's just go about this. We'll go about the current stuff in a few days. We'll do more of that. The World 11 team will be coming soon as well. Zahir Khan didn't play Test cricket against Zahir Khan. And on my side, I only picked one quick because I had Kapil Dev. So Srinath was probably the best Indian fast bowler I played against. Sangakkara, no, well, he plays for Sri Lanka. Thank you. Good team. You like my team? That's great. Thank you. Yep, you like my team. Great team. Yep, I think it is a good team. So if you just join me to wrap it up, Virender Sehwag, dynamite. Sidhu, the best player of spin that I had to bowl to. Rahul Dravid, the wall, just an all-round great player and great guy. Sachin, one of the greatest. Mohammad Azharuddin, his wrist through the mid-wicket, hitting it through there, and just the way he could really dominate bowlers, he was fantastic. So Azhar at 5s, Ganguly at 6, and captain, I thought he was a terrific captain and a very dangerous player. Kapil Dev at 7, all-round skills, one of the greatest ever all-rounders. Nayan Mongia, the keeper, at 8. Harbhajan Singh, brutal bowler. Gave it a rip. Loved watching the Turbinator bowl. He was a good bowler and tough to play against and a real competitor too. Anil Kumble, as I said, and then Srinath at number 11. So thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it. Tomorrow, I'm tossing up whether I'm going to do Pakistan or the West Indies. Brian Lara messaged me yesterday, so seeing he said Brian Lara messaged me yesterday, I might go for the greatest West Indian team I played against, and I played against some good ones. So thank you very much for joining me. See you tomorrow.